Do you ever wonder if you're squandering your time here on earth? When you're scrolling through social media, do you see a bunch of people who seem to be living their best life? Well, if you're not sure if you're living yours, you definitely want to stick around and watch this video. Hi, my name is Yonci. Welcome to my channel, Chasing Yonci. If this is your first time visiting, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you dared to come back, God bless you. In this video, I'm going to be giving you 3 tips on how to make sure you are living your best life. Now, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button, like right now. Go ahead and hit that like button and let YouTube know this is the type of content other people should see. Now, if you haven't done so already, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you're notified every time I drop new content. I do videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and on Sunday nights, I go live with a couple friends and we talk all things love, dating, sex, and relationships. All right, so you wanna make sure you're not wasting your life. Here are 3 tips, starting with number 1. Decide what you want. Now, this sounds really overly simple, but I hear a lot of people going after really generic, vague dreams. They'll say things like, I want fame, or I want fortune, or I want to be able to retire early. You want to make sure that you really hone in on the thing that you like. Now, if this seems like a daunting task and you're not even that far yet, then you might want to do what I did a couple years back, which is where I got the idea for the channel called Chasing Yonci. Well, a few years ago, I took time to figure out who I was and what I loved to do. I wanted to figure out what kinds of stuff I would do whether I got paid or not. What types of activities would I embark on if I had no friends to do them with me? That's when I stumbled across my passions. Don't worry about figuring everything out up front. Just worry about being in the moment, living, and I guarantee you, like a lens getting into focus, everything will become crystal clear. All right, so number 2, you have to change your mindset and believe that it can happen. So whatever you've decided in step 1 that you want, you have to believe that it's possible. You can't say, yeah, I want this thing, but then doubt yourself. You have to truly, really envision that you're going to be there. You think about somebody like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. From the time they were little, they ate, slept, and drank basketball. They watched basketball. They played basketball. They dreamed of basketball. They were so consumed with basketball, and I guarantee you, they saw nothing else but themselves in the NBA. You need to have that dream for yourself. You have to really understand that what you have in your heart is capable. I heard somebody put it in such a beautiful way on my last live stream. She said, if you can envision it, it's your future you telling you that you have the ability to make it happen. Something about that gave me the chills because each individual person has a different nudge inside. Someone might be drawn to the ocean and have a love for, animals under the sea. Me, not so much. But their passion is their passion because they have that nudge inside. So trust that little nudge in your heart. Trust that thing pulling on your heartstrings and follow that direction. And it's okay if the things that you like seem really eclectic. That's something that I used to feel really insecure about. It's like, I really like this, but I also really like this, and I don't see a connection. Who cares? It might just be that you have a hobby that you do and something else might be different over here. But the point is that there's no wrong answers when you're exploring what you like to do. It's great to have friends, it's great to have family, but it's awesome when you find things that you yourself love to do and don't have to wait for a friend to tag along. Now, even beyond believing what you can do is possible, you need to change your mindset altogether. You cannot have what's called a fixed mindset where you think, well, this is just how it's been all my life and this is how it's gonna be. You are living in a bubble if you're thinking that way, and you are limiting your own reality. If I feel like, well, I can never lose weight because I've been big boned all my life, I'm probably gonna stay overweight. If I believe that I can lose weight, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start figuring out what it takes to get that body like the people that I'm seeing in the pictures, in the magazines, on social media, wherever. I might get a personal trainer. I'm going to do what I need to do to get the results. And guess what? If I try something and I don't reach it, I'm not going to say, well, I knew it wasn't possible. I'm going to say, oh, well, I can rule that out. Or maybe I need to tweak something. But in my mind, I truly believe that it's obtainable as long as I can figure out the right solution and get on the right path to getting there. Instead of saying no, teach yourself to say not yet. Let's say, for example, you hear a lot of people saying, oh, women are terrible or all guys are horrible. Instead of saying that, say, I just haven't met the right partner yet. If you want to have money, but right now your bank account's looking a little shady, you don't have to say I'm broke. You can say I'm working on building my credit. I'm working on increasing my finances. Always speak to what you want, never address what you don't want. I like to use the example of your phone. Let's say if you're talking to Siri, if you mention something, if you say dishwashers, she's going to try to figure out something to do with dishwashers. She's not going to understand if you say, don't show me a dishwasher. She's going to hear dishwasher and start to try to figure out what she can do. Do you want pictures of dishwashers? Do you want videos of dishwashers? Do you want to check YouTube for dishwashers? Do you want to hear a sound called dishwasher? She hears dishwater and she hears dishwasher and she gets going. So don't even spend any type of energy. Don't vibrate. Don't send vibrations out into the universe about anything that you don't want. No broke, no ugly, no overweight. You just speak positivity and you want to put positive vibrations out there into the world. Now, the next thing you have to keep in mind is that you cannot get discouraged. Like I said earlier, just because I tried something and it didn't work doesn't mean that I don't believe in the process. It just means, oh, I can eliminate that. You have to take away losses, and I've said this in plenty of videos before. There are no losses or failures, there are just lessons. Somebody else put it this way, there are no losses or failures, they're just outcomes. You got to look at everything like an experiment and understand that everything will give you an outcome. Everything is just data. Take the emotions out of it. So instead of focusing on getting it right, focus on making progress. That's the most important thing. Let's just say you're trying to get in shape, but you don't know everything you need to know about fitness and, cardio and nutrition and all that, but you do know that you want to consume less and burn more. It doesn't matter if you're doing jumping jacks, cartwheels, running stairs, or dancing to your favorite song. If you understand the concept that you want your heart rate elevated, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Sure, a trainer might say, well, you could do it more efficiently this way, or you're going to reach your goals faster this way. But they will all tell you, no matter what you're doing, just keep doing it. So be consistent. And the universe is the same way. You want to keep up that momentum. You want to slowly increase your self-discipline, and over time, your brain will see it as success. The other thing is that you really need to celebrate incremental change. So just like the fitness example, you would never walk into a gym 100 pounds overweight and think that the next day you're going to be ripped like a bodybuilder. No, you're going to celebrate the fact that you lost 1 pound and you lost 5 pounds, or maybe celebrate the fact that you cut sugar out of your diet, or you stopped drinking soda, or you cut down on fast food. You have to give yourself celebrations over the little victories. And remember, it's all about the journey and not the destination. Number 3, the last thing that you can do to make sure that you are not wasting your life is to reclaim your time. Before you can reclaim your time, you need to assess your time. Take maybe about a week and really monitor how you spend your time. You'd be surprised at how much time is spent on social media. Now, stay on my channel all you want, but monitor the amount of time you are on social media, the amount of time you are just being lazy, maybe watching TV, not really doing anything productive. And as I joke about spending time on social media, I myself actually spend quite a bit of time on social media, but there is a purpose. I use it to get an education. There is so much content right here on YouTube that I can learn about lighting, about sound, about editing. And so if you are using your time on social media or something else like that, make sure it's productive. Make sure it's propelling you closer to your goals. One of the things that successful people do that everybody has in common is that they make the most out of their day. By 10 o'clock in the morning, successful people have done more than most people will do in their entire day. So you got to start by taking inventory and be honest with yourself, because you're the only person who suffers if you're not truthful. All right, guys, I'm going to do a longer video down the road. Drop me a comment if you would like to know what other specific things that you can do to be more successful. There are plenty of surveys that have been done to see what types of habits successful people share. And I'm going to be doing some videos of that nature. I'm going to really be unpacking the different tidbits that you need to pay attention to. So let me know if that's a video that you would be interested in. I might push that one out a little faster than the others. Like I said before, please take a moment to like this video. I know it's easy sometimes to be watching it and enjoy something and forget to hit it. So go ahead and hit that button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified the next time a video comes out. I am everywhere on social media as Chasing Yonci, so Instagram especially, be sure to follow me there because I drop a lot of announcements. I give you a heads up about things that are to come, and it's just a great way to stay in touch. And last but not least, don't forget to set your timers for Sunday at 5 p.m. If you subscribed, it would notify you on your phone, but I'm just saying, Sundays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 7 for you in the Central Time Zone and 8 for the Eastern folks. But we're going to have some amazing conversations. I know these weeks coming up, we're going to be going over femininity. We had a live stream a couple weeks back and it was incredible. We had some guys on the panel who were experts with relationships, love, marriage, all that jazz. And they were talking about what men really want from women. It was very productive. It was very positive. And we got some great feedback from the women. And we had a lot of cosigns from the men. So make sure you go back and watch that video about what men want, what he finds a 10. And one more thing, if you would like to be a patron, you can jump on over to my Patreon page. It's patreon.com/Yonci. And I thank you in advance. All right, guys, I want you to go out and live purpose-filled lives. So make sure you practice what I shared in this video. And until next time, tell someone that you love them.